Well, we in the hotel. This the part of that owner-operator stuff that they not gonna tell you. I was thinking, just riding down the road, you know how it is when your truck start acting up. It had started running a little hot. I pulled over and checked my coolant level. My coolant level was kind of low. I seen I had a little coolant in my fender. I didn't know what was going on, so I put some coolant in there. I always keep me an extra jug or two. Usually I keep me that full strength, 2 jugs of the full strength and 2 jugs of water. And got it together, start riding. You know how it go. Get down here, stop, took my break at a TA just so I can get it checked out. I'm thinking it might have been a thermostat. You know, I keep thermostats with me. You never know when you got an old truck, so I keep the thermostat. I asked them to check it, you know, change the thermostats if it's a thermostat. Hey, I just put a new radiator in this truck about a month ago, so, you know, anything could happen. They was checking it, turned it on, it put out pressure with the motor cold. That wasn't no good sign. They told me it might be a head gasket. We was checking the oil and everything, wasn't no water mixing with the oil, but we got a lot of pressure in the radiator, so I limped it down to the closest Freightliner. So now I'm in Kentucky. You know how it go. We sitting up in the hotel, finna figure this whole thing out. Well, it's like I was saying, this the part ain't nobody gonna really tell you about. This the part everybody wanna just tell you, oh, it's so good, we doing so good. This the part of being owner-operated don't nobody wanna say. Because my truck is at the Freightliner dealership now, getting worked on. Think it's a head gasket gone on it. I didn't have any oil mixing with the water. I had a lot of pressure into my radiator. It was blowing the coolant out into what you call it? It was blowing the coolant from the reservoir into the overflow and out the tube, inside of my fender, my wheel, all that. So with all that going on, it's just like I sat up there, you know, I gave it 2 days. 2 days, sometimes they could get it in, you know, they got it in, they was checking it. He asked me everything, what was going on and what I saw, what I noticed, everything. So we kind of compared notes as far as what work I did to it. And see, that's something else that's important. When you own a truck, you really got to be able to get them kind of detailed answers before they get to working on your truck. As far as what you done, what you done seen, what you experienced with it, what you done noticed. Because a lot of times that's small stuff that's going to kind of save you some money on the diagnosis side when they trying to diagnose. You know I done put a fuel pump on and I know I done did the compressor, you know, change my air lines, my fuel lines, all that kind of stuff. So he even asked me about my turbo. I told him I hadn't had any problems with it pulling, just problems with this so much pressure building up. The main reason I brought it into the shop because I had stopped at, you know, like you'll stop at the TA, you'll stop somewhere with a shop. But when it's something that they can't do, it's best for you to try to find a major mechanic or a dealership or something. In this case, I took it to a dealership because if it ends up being a head gasket, it runs into a warranty issue because the motor's been rebuilt and it's still under the the rebuild warranty. So, you know, we definitely gonna have to stay tuned and try to see how this thing plays out. I'm probably gonna end up making 2-3 videos with this one video, because it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot. But now I went on and rented me a little car, and I'm going to the house. I'm not finna sit up there and wait on no truck. I'm gonna check on my company, see if they got an open truck, see if we can get a truck for me to drive. But if not, that's why you save your money. You know, sometimes you're not able to work. But, you know, y'all stay tuned. You know, I'm gonna bring some of this real to y'all. I'm gonna bring some of this real. I ain't gonna play with it, because y'all follow my channel because I'm trying to tell you the truth. I'm not here to sugarcoat it and try to tell you, oh, it's so sweet, it's all whatever. Yeah, it's hard being on operator. You really got to have your ducks in a row. But maybe some of the stuff I got going on that y'all see me doing, maybe that'll help y'all in the long run. So we're gonna find out. But I'm about to cut this short right now. Move on to the next part.
I got a trap girl. Trap girl. I ain't tell you. I'ma talk about me, then I'ma talk about my trap girl.